What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shed G, and welcome to another edition of the Shed G and Friends podcast. Those of you know who I am, man. You know I'm a strong advocate about health and awareness, going through some of the stuff that I went through myself. So I've always been one to try to educate the community and bring people on who knows what to do and how to get it done to reach the community. Now, I have this young man here with me who I met last year, and I had the honors of hosting his event, and we're going to talk about it. But when I tell you, it's such an amazing thing to be a part of, to know it is so much. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all make some noise for the director, Mr. Victor. Victor, everybody clap. Hit him for Victor. People clapping. Clap for yourself, Victor. It's you.
I'm going to clap for myself today. It was good.
Man, now welcome, man. And I know you're part of the African American Male Wellness Agency. So before we get into all that, tell us about what it is. Like, what is that organization?
So the African American Male Wellness Agency, it is was really the National Center of Urban Solutions. So we're the health and wellness arm of the National Center of Urban Solutions. And what we do, we provide access to black men in underserved communities and their families. So we want to continue to push the narrative of making sure that we are making sure men are getting the proper care that they deserve, making sure we're coming out, we're showing up for our families. So it's just one umbrella to many different components that we do in the community. So with the African American Male Wellness Agency, we host our 5K walk and run, our Black Men's Wellness Day, in which we have make it the most fun you'll have at a doctor's appointment, which you've seen last year. We make it a lot of fun. We make it a lot of energy. And we want everybody to come out and have a good time, where we're able to provide free health screening for all men.
And see, man, we're gonna dive deep into everything you just said. Now, first of all, I'm gonna tell you about when I hosted last year. Big shout out to Pam Lowry for hooking us up. And what I seen, like, I've been a part, especially coming from Minneapolis. Minneapolis is one of those cities that we're all about health and health conscious. And to see what you done here in Dallas, where you pretty much had that whole park trails. I've seen the march. I mean, you even had those people out there meditating. Yeah. In the middle, and I looked with the yoga mats, man, it was such a blessing. Now, what made you come up with that concept to do that?
So really, it's just a creative mind of thinking, just the way I am. When my wheels get turning, I just get to thinking like, okay, what can we add a component that is going to help enhance this event that we do nationwide? And for me, it was really primarily just being able to say, man, after a 5K walk and run, really being able to woosah, having a zen moment to be like, okay, we just go meditate again, and just being able to stretch and being able to have someone talk through your breathing. Because ultimately, when it comes to us as black men, when it comes to us, as a community in our big events that we do for men, women, and children, it's that moment to be able to like stress and breathe and have someone coach you through those moments. So when you're able to be coached through those moments, to being able to like breathe and understand, like, okay, yoga is a key component to my physical health, but also a part of my mental health. So now we're able to be able to, like I say, breathe through our emotion. We're able to do some stretches, being able to you move our joints and move our body does a lot more to actually help us enhance our overall mental, physical, and capacity in a sense. So it was just a part of something that just dawned on me. Like, I want to do yoga, trap yoga to hip hop music. So it was mobile yoga, trap yoga to in a sense.
Now, why do you think that it's especially for us, like our generation, we're more health conscious. And I think that's why our generation is living a lot longer than our uncles and our grandfathers. Yeah. Why do you think that the mindset, is it about the mindset? What do you think it is that is getting black men to now go to go get the screenings and the checkups opposed to the before?
Well, I will say we got a lot of work to do. We still got a lot of work to do, but I think it's access to more community resources. Is definitely more access, and it's on social media. It's access to different, different community partners, different organizations, programs, or organizations that have free healthcare in a sense. But it's also, again, it's, you don't know what you don't know. Right. So back in the day, we were taught, wash your butt, don't go to school funky, girls ain't gonna like you if you stink. Right. But we also was taught by our grandfather and our fathers, I don't got time to go to the doctor. I gotta go make this money. Right. I gotta provide. So it's generational. So now that, we've became to be seasoned, growing, you know what I'm saying, almost in the unk phase. We're able to now be able to really make those health conscious decisions, especially once you have a kid and once you realize, like, okay, I want to live longer. Because they're setting an example on the floor for us, and we're learning off from what we see. Right. So now we're able to look back and assess like, okay, grandfather was sick, died from cancer. Brother was sick, had kidney failure. You know, we're able to assess these things and be like, you know what? Now I got these little ones running around. I want to live longer for them. So I need to make sure mentally I'm getting myself checked out. So that way I'm not going to the doctor and I'm not in the hospital from some preventable diseases that I could have addressed if I would have just recognized the symptoms, not said, oh, it's Tuesday, I'm going to wait till next Tuesday.
Right.
You know, those type of things. So.
Right. But the thing is too, bro, man, I ain't going to lie, man. I ain't going to lie. Y'all do it in multiple cities, though. It's like I've been a part, like when I do these things in Minneapolis, like I'm very much involved in the community in Minneapolis, even though I'm from Denver. Denver does a lot, but, you know, I was doing radio and everything in Minneapolis, and that's when I really started being a part of the community. Yeah. And I know how hard it is to do one city.
Yeah.
How many cities are y'all in?
We're in 21 cities, going on 22.
God! Boy, 22, but that's syndication.
22 cities across the country, yes.
Man, so how was that process?
It's a fun journey of a stress with a lot of fun involved. I would say it's a lot of fun, I will say. But it's being able to have the mental capacity to adjust on the fly, to adjust on the pivot, to be able to assess quickly and also be able to make sure we're able to address issues or going along the lines of our long checklist of everything, because it's a national campaign. So you're thinking we're going over a checklist of event, right? We know we have to make sure all cities are having committee meetings. Right. We're flying to different cities between our executive. We're flying to different cities, assisting with hosting these committee meetings to make sure those are ran smoothly. Right. You know, whether that's a new city like a St. Louis, a Tampa.
I was just about to ask you, can you name some of the cities that that y'all in?
Most definitely. So I will say our tour starts off in Houston on April 25th, and then we call it the Texas two-step because we got Houston and Dallas. Right. And then from Houston and Dallas, then we take it on over to Philadelphia. Then we have Chicago, and then along the lines we got Detroit, Cincinnati, Ohio, Charlotte, North Carolina. We got Columbus is our big event where we have 40,000 people in Columbus every year. In Columbus, and we're Jackson, Mississippi, New Orleans. Atlanta, Georgia, Tampa Bay, Florida, and we in LA too. So we're in LA. So then we got Louisville, Kentucky. Right. So we all around. We 22 cities coming up. Pittsburgh, you know, the cities across the country, man. Man,
that's such a blessing to be able to do that. Now, I'm gonna talk about it. You know, some people don't like to talk about it. I know the financial stress that it can be for one event. So for it to be 22 cities. Yeah. Can you address the needs of like some of the stuff that y'all need in each city, and then I'm talk to the audience about the importance of being a sponsor for your event. So express the needs of what you need, like in all of these cities. So one, we always need a screening partner. So we look to all the health professional healthcare systems to see who is going to be that screening partner, to reach out to, you know, down here in Dallas, reach out to a Parkland or reach out to a UT Southwestern, like get a strong community partner to help us with the screening, because at our events we have a lot of fun. But our primary focus is getting those men health screened, making sure every man go right to that health screening line. So being able to have a solid screening partner is what we really, really push for, one of the first thing. And then also being engaging in the community. We always need to have strong community partners, because we know if we have a strong committee, if you have a strong committee meetings, then you're going to have a strong walk, because you're going to pull people in from all over that know somebody that helps you out along that way. Again, along those lines comes a lot of supplies, being able to connect with the city to get the permits. So we got to find a timing company in every city, you know, or sometimes the city don't have a timing company. They might have to drive from a Nashville area, Tennessee area to get to Birmingham or something like that. If you know, so it's a lot of different moving parts when it comes to it, because you got to get your stage, you got to get your sound, you got to get your DJs. Now you got to reach out to different resources with DJs in every different city. So, but this developing consistency is what I've really tried to do and really push for us across the board with the cities. For instance, like our yoga that we do at our events, we want to inform like yoga in every city that we do post a walk, because that gives us a chance to really have everyone understand that that's coming to, again, a Woosah moment. Man, let me tell you this, man. You can keep going on and telling everything is neat. Let me tell y'all something. Look me in my eye right here. Look Look, eyes up, eyes up. Let me tell you, the main thing they need is money. You corporate sponsors in every city. If you know a corporate sponsor in every city, you don't even have to work for them. Just reach out to them and say, hey, there's this event that's coming here that stresses to the urban community. But to be honest with you, it's just not us. I was out there. I seen all nationalities out there walking. It's just not African-American people. It's not black people. It's just not, I said, now I ain't going to say that word, but it's not them. They there. But everybody's there for a purpose and a passion. So reach out to your corporate companies in the city. You don't have to work for them. Tag them. Send them this. Say, hey, I think this would be a great event for you to sponsor. Put money towards it. Because one thing that I do know, there's a lot of corporate companies that looked at, well, we got this money allocated that we got to give it to, I'm going to say it, the black community, right? So let's put these black dollars that y'all say black dollars into organizations like this so that we can get it. It helps with the health. It's fun. It's educational. You got everything all in one. Like I hosted it last year. Y'all had the step teams, the bands, the DJs, what was the two-step? Yeah, you had everything that had to do with health and movement.
Mm-hmm, that's right. And again, like when it comes to sponsors, corporate sponsors, local sponsors, we want to reach out to local sponsors. So our goal is to be able to get at least 20 or more sponsors within every city that we go to. And being able to have those sponsors, like that's a way for us to cross market and partner up. I call our sponsors are our partners because they're invited to our committee meetings. They're along the process. They can come out and check out the site with us. They can put their input in. We're talking now. We're having those type of conversations because we want to add value, continuation through this because it's a partnership. When we're talking about saving lives, there becomes a serious partnership ordeal because it's about them showing up. It's about us showing up and being able to come together with our community partners and sponsors to able to provide this big program for everyone to see, to come out and have a good time, and then also being provided that health education that men need, and then there's also some education for women out there as well because we have vendors out there. We look to have about 100 vendors at every event, so it's definitely brings back to the our sponsors understand like we're going to do the promotion for them. We're going to give them shots. We're going to say thank you to our Epic Medical Centers, our Genentechs, our Johnsons and Johnsons, our Credit Union of Texas, so our First United Bank, all those sponsors, that are sponsors that's helping us. Carter Blood Care, we say thank you to all of them everywhere we go. We give them the proper respect that they deserve, and then we also are putting them on our materials. We're handing out. We're grassroots efforts, so we hand out over 30,000 pieces of hard material.
Bro, I know y'all put them in the bags,
tags, all that.
Oh my God. Bags.
Yard signs, door tag, clothes hanger. We got the old school church fans.
Come on, somebody.
And we're putting their logos on it. We're really pushing the narrative of black men. We're pushing this initiative, Black Men's Health, Black Men's Wellness Day, but it's for everyone. It's for men, women, and children, no matter what your race is. We just die younger than our counterparts, and we're saying not on our watch. It's better to get checked out, not checked in, and that's what we do.
Come on, man, say that again. That's a word. Get checked out,
not checked
in. Come on, somebody.
Get checked out,
come on,
not
somebody.
checked in.
That's a word. And let me tell y'all, I know, look, this is a podcast. What y'all gonna do, sue me? You can't counsel me. Back in the day, you know who used to give the most money? The drug dealers. All them people in the community. Get back to your community. Hell, you need to do something. So let me ask you this, Vic. Yeah. If somebody wanted to contact you or go or check out what you got, how can they contact you or go to your website or social media? Give me everything because they need to know about you.
They definitely do. So going to the website, you can, no matter what city you live in, no matter where you at across the country, aawellness.org is our national website page. From there, we have multiple drop downs to everything that we do. As far as our mental health initiatives, our Real Men, Real Talk conversational piece, our Proud Dads Cookout, we have our Uplift Her, that's for our women initiative. So in Black Men's Wellness Day, of course, in every city that we have, you can got that pull down tab. Down here in Dallas, we got AAMWA, African American Male Wellness Agency, Dallas. That is the Dallas page. And then we also have our AA Wellness Agency page, and that's our national page on Instagram. And so our social media platform. So you can find us, and when you see the A, you know it's the African American Male Wellness Agency. So that's where you can find us at. So reach out to us, join us.
I so appreciate you taking the time out to do that. But I just want to say I commend you on doing this. especially I know the trials and tribulations that you go through to try to help our own people. You know what I'm saying? With even with our own people.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, man, we're trying to educate and help. But let it be a concert. Let it be this. Oh, they want to put all the money in. They want to pop them fans. All right, until you lose an arm because you ain't got your help because you got the sugar.
Hey, yeah, that's hey. But the thing about it is though, now you coming to a concert for free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you come line dancing for free.
Right, and you got a park up front.
There you go. So you got it all. We doing it all. The free health screening, and that's the thing about it is you can't say I got no babysitter. We got kids on.
Bring them.
You can't say, oh man, well, my parents can't make it. We got a senior zone, pavilion.
Yeah,
so we got the senior pavilion, the kids zone, the live entertainment. We got David Banner performing this year.
Come who?
Man. David Banner performing this year.
Man,
come on now. Stop playing with me.
They got David and them on there. They got David and them on there.
Come on. So we making this fun. We making it so that you can't have no excuses that you can't come out here in the 10. We just got to get all them men right to that health screening zone as soon as they arrive, and that's what it's all about. And then even to cap it off, if you like some cars, we're gonna have a car show. That's what Dallas is doing this year. We're doing it big this year.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, and we'll end with this, brother. What makes it like when you get there? Like I do a lot of events too, like I was telling you, but there's a point there where what makes it so gratifying? When do you be like, yo, I'm happy I've done this. I'm happy I'm doing this. Have you had that moment?
Yeah, last year after our event, I've had it after every event, every one. I will say that we've hosted, and even with me traveling to almost every city, making sure things are smooth. But the view of just seeing everybody having a good time, kicking it, the enjoyment, and then also to hear our national screening director or to hear our city screening director say we had 300 screenings, we have 400, like hearing those numbers go up, because at the time I'm really critiquey. I'm checking stuff. Okay, this got to be right. I'm running.
It's your
around.
event. I get it.
After the Woosah moment of saying we did this, we got the X amount of numbers screened. We exceeded our goal. Everybody had a good time, and then just to have people coming to you say, "Hey, this what our city needed. We needed this," and then you get those that right as people is leaving, they're like, "Hey, we needed this. I want to be a part next year." So those are the gratifying moments that really get me going to help push me more, because after it's all said and done, I'm like, "Oh, I need some food." We Woosah, because we up setting up at 3 a.m.
Right.
So we up all day. So those moments are what it is that really like, man, okay, we did that. And then once you get on social media, everybody tag you saying, listen, if y'all missed it, y'all don't know what y'all just missed, because this event right here, it helped save lives, and it was so impactful to the community, but we had a great time doing it, and we came together as a community and had a phenomenal time.
Let me tell you something, brother. Something that you may not realize that it was told to me during an event like this is you don't realize that every year you save somebody's life. You save somebody's life. And that's the one thing I wanted you to understand. When you do stuff like this, somebody don't know what's going on with their health or whatever, and they just happen to be there, and then they get it. So congratulations to you, and I just want to let you know that every year you do this in every city, you're saving somebody's life in that city. So my hats off to you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Continue to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands for
Thank
Victor.
you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Victor. I'm going to say Victor. V. That's what it is, man.
Y'all. Thank you.
There it is. So ladies and gentlemen, please do me a favor. Tag anybody on this video that you may know, a corporate company or somebody that has anything that can help out this organization, okay? Also, check out my Shed G and Friends television show. It's in a CW33. We're syndicated in 22 other cities. I'm gonna let y'all know we got a big announcement that's gonna be coming on there. But share this video, tag this video. Thank you so much. Follow them everywhere. When you see it, it's on the screen. Make sure you tag everybody. Make sure you do it. I'm your boy Shed G. Ladies and gentlemen, salute. I'm out of here. I'm gonna get my screening.
Appreciate you.